Hi everyone, and welcome to my very first video on this YouTube channel. My name is Ricky, and I have a huge obsession with makeup and anything beauty related. And one of my makeup and skincare beauty obsession really comes from K-beauty. It's the beauty trends that come from South Korea. I just think they're so innovative when it comes to packaging and how it actually performs, and it's just something that it's so cute and adorable and really catches our heart, if you know what I mean. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my all-time favorite Korean beauty products and then trying them out, and then yeah, let's just get started. Now, I'm not much of a primer person, to be honest. I rather just slap on my foundation or BB cream right away, but recently I've been trying out this Moonshot Multi-Protection UV Fixer, and it also has SPF 50 and triple plus PA, which was the benefit that really caught my attention. What I really love about Korean beauty products is that they have a huge inclusivity in terms of SPF. I use like a pea size amount, and as you can see, it has a slight color of peach color, which it brightens your skin, and it does fill in the pores a little bit, but you're not gonna see drastic changes like the Professional by Benefit. Rather, it's more like a lotion feeling. It is very moisturizing, but I love that it doesn't feel heavy. I always want to avoid putting on extra layers because it always tends to, the heavier the layer is, the easier the makeup slides off. Also, can I just add in that Moonshot is advertised by Blackpink? Oh my god. If you don't know who Blackpink is, girl. For foundation, of course, I have to stick with Moonshot because your girl loves Jenny. So I'm gonna be using this fabulous compact. It is Moonshot Micro Correct Fit Cushion. Wow, that's a mouthful. Say that 5 times fast. It is starting to get really hot in here in the US, so I am a little bit tan. I do tan really easily. When I use this cushion on a daily, I would usually just use the puff that comes with the compact. But today, since I have this super cute puff, I want to show it to you guys. Dun! It is this cheese puff that is absolutely adorable. This is from Etude House, which I believe they changed their name to just Etude. I don't know what the reason behind it is, but it was their collaboration with Tom and Jerry. This sponge, at first, it looks super unpractical, just like for like cute reasonings, but actually if you hold it on the sides, it's really, really nice. It gives you a nice leverage to just pounce the foundation on. And this cushion foundation is very highly pigmented, so if you one push, you can basically just kind of get like almost half of your face. Clio is one of my top favorite Korean makeup brands ever. Clio brands have like really interesting names to each product. It usually begins with Kill. There's no scary jokes here, but this concealer called the Kill Cover Airy Fit Concealer is one of my favorites, and they make a lot of nice foundations. When I say base, I'm talking about like primer, foundation, concealer. They're usually very high coverage, and they conceal pores very well, and then it just makes you look super smooth. This concealer has a really nice tip, and then I also have this concern on my skin where I have big pores right in here. So as much I'm going to brighten, I'm also going to try to hide my pores as well. I'm not going to put so near my eyes because I don't want it to crease and I don't want it to look heavy. So I'm just going to put it right in here, leave like a few centimeters, and I'm going to take my cheese puff and I'm going to take this flat side and just pounce it in. It is a rather subtle difference, especially on camera, but in real life, it's like I have no pores. I do like to mattify areas where I do get a little bit oily because I do have combination skin, and so I do get pretty oily, especially right around between my eyebrows, around my nose, and I do want my products to stay concealed right in here where my pores are prominent. So I'm just gonna spot powder here and there. This has to be one of the most cutest things I've ever seen in my life. Innisfree collaborated with Mentos, and they came out with this scented powder. I'm usually not a big scent fan, but the scent that they put in this is so subtle that you can kind of smell it when you just open up the lid, but not so strong afterwards. And the powder is translucent. Instead of using the puff that comes with it, I'm going to use my Silky brush. And again, I'm going to just smooth out the creases that I have on my eyelids, and then powder. Now I'm just going to do my brows off camera real quickly and I'll be right back. For eyeshadow, again, we're going to go back to the brand Clio, and they have maybe 2 or maybe 3 different eyeshadow palettes. They just kind of break the stereotype of like what Asian eyeshadows can be. These are a lot more pigmented, so it's more near towards the Western style of eyeshadow. Now, I wouldn't still compare it to like Huda Beauty or something, but I would say that it's a considerably really nice pigmented eyeshadow that's really nice to blend, and the color story itself, to me, I think it makes a lot of sense. And today I'm just feeling like a pink fantasy. Okay, first off, we're gonna start off with like this salmon peach color, and I'm just gonna put this on the outer corner of my eyes, and I'm gonna work my brush towards the inner corner. This is a nice trick for any Asian eyes. You can just use one color and it gives you an automatic smoky eye. And with a dusty pink color, I'm just going to layer that on top, and also I'm going to focus this on the top lash line. I'm just gonna run this across back and forth, back and forth. Now with a maroonish brownish color with a smaller brush as well, I'm going to focus this on my top lash line. I'm just gonna run it across, and you can be really messy with this because we're just gonna be basically blending it out. And I'm gonna do a tiny wing on the outer corner. Now using my middle finger, I'm going to apply the shimmery shade on my lids and bring it to the inner corner. For eyeliner, I'm going to use my favorite one from Tony Moly. It comes with a brush that actually works really well with. I'm going to use the color brown because I don't want it to be too dark. I'm going to pick some up. I'm going to make a palette on the behind of my hand. I do have super deep set eyes, so I'm going to draw my eyeliner with my eyes open first, and then work my way in. The best part about this eyeliner is that it really doesn't crease and it stays on put for a long time. So if you're Asian, if you're looking for a good eyeliner that comes with a really effective brush, I would definitely check this Tony Moly one. Since my lashes grow straight down, I do have to curl my lashes. I have this lash curler from Japan that I actually don't know the brand name, but it works wonders for those who have a deep set eye or monolid. My all-time favorite mascara is this one by Innisfree. The brush is super tiny. It kind of reminds me of MAC Giga Black Lash. Just like the MAC one, it gives you a really nice length, but not so much volume, so it gives you really nice, clean lashes. I'm feeling a little sassy, so I'm going to be putting on some false lashes. Okay, then eyes are all complete. Love anything that's like pink eyeshadows. It's just giving you that, you know, really feminine look. Next up, I'm gonna do blush. I'm going to take this liquid blush by Peripera, which I believe that it's like a sister brand of Clio, and I'm just gonna apply that with my sponge again. This is like a more peachy color, so you can actually put it all over your face. It's not gonna look so obvious. And I love that this looks like manicure, literally manicure. If this were a Western product, it would be super pigmented where I basically just screwed up all my makeup, but since it's like a more Korean brand, it always shears out even more, and I'm using a sponge as well, so it always just ends up like natural skin, and that's what Korean beauty stands for as well. You want natural, beautiful looking skin. And to top over this, I'm going to use a powder blush. All-time favorite one is this 3CE Style Nanda. They have this range of like this pastel colors that just really blends into your skin really well, and especially those who have yellow undertones. I like to focus my blush right under the eyes because I just feel like it gives it a very dolly, curly look, instead of like pushing it all the way back here where it gives it a more contoured look, which sometimes I'm aiming for that look as well, but today I just want it to be a little bit softer. Another point that I love about this blush is that I used to work for MAC, and I would always have to reapply my blush almost every single hour because my skin eats blush. It always disappears. And some days I would cheat and not use MAC products, and then I would put on my 3CE blush on just like now. And no joke, I would not have to reapply at all. I feel like I keep expressing that every single step is my favorite step. But doing my lips is truly one of my favorite steps. And the Korean trend is not super far away from the Western, I would say. Personally, I love a little bit of gloss because it gives it that nice plumping effect. And so first off, I'm going to be using this Peripera Ink Airy Velvet in number 2. It has this really interesting velvety texture to it, and it smells like milk tea. Like, so good. The color's gonna look really bright at first, but once you blend it out, it fades out really well. And personally, I like to go over my lip line on purpose to give it that popsicle lips. And then I'm gonna add this rom&nd gloss on top, and this one is in Lychee Coral. This one not only smells really good, but it also gives you that really nice plumping effect. You know how like we all get that pruny dry lips sometimes when the air is like super dry and stuff? It gets rid of that at all. So you have no wrinkle or lines on your lips, and it just leaves you with like really plump, luscious lips. And we're all done! Slide into your mind so silky. Up under the town we fly. Clean it up just to make it filthy. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye! And please don't forget to give this video a like, comment, and subscribe.